Yo, you know who it is. Your boy T-Dub, what's blazing the sports? Yes, of course, I am back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work, guys. We are back. And we just got done seeing Joey Spencer put this man down. Big shots after big shots after big shots. Guys, the fight just ended in the fourth quarter. Fight just ended in the fourth round, guys. We definitely waiting for the commercial to come back so we can go directly into the interview. Hopefully, get a chance to hear from Joey Spencer. Pulled off a very, big fourth round, man. Still saw some things in this young talent that could be corrected. Like, if you go to the body, get your head out the way or keep your hands up. Because he took some shots, give some shots. But in this fight, guys, Joey Spencer definitely got the job done. This is a young kid with a lot of talent. I can tell that he has been watching Floyd Mayweather from the lead right hand to check hooks. And man, listen, the way the guy goes to the body, I'm not sure where he got it from, but good scouting kid and good picking it up. This is one, guys. Do me a favor, guys. You come in, you get a chance to catch this video live or not live. Do me a favor, smash the like button, guys. We're going to have a little bit of fun. I was trying to save the voice for this main event, guys. I was watching the Joey Spencer. I also watched the fight before that. Oh, my God. A 6'6", 154-pounder with power and an inside game. Now we just watched Joey Spencer go out there and deliver some mean body shots, big shots, and I'm waiting. Hold on, they back, guys. Listen. Here we go.
He had seen enough. The winner by way of knockout. He is still undefeated. The small town soldier, Joey Spencer.
Joey Spencer.
Joe Lennox. We saw Joey Spencer January 18th in Philadelphia against Eric Spring. He won a decision. I thought he was very good. He's a serious kid. I wasn't wowed. Tonight, I was wowed. I thought he looked spectacular.
He looked good.
Yeah, no, I thought he looked good. I mean, he can take a look at this
He looked good.
and see a couple situations where he could have took advantage of. And this is how you get better, because that's what I used to do. I used to watch my fights and then figure out what I was need to do and do it in the next
Total punches landed, 63 landed to 23 for Joey Spencer, 131 thrown compared to 92, 48% landed. Power shots, 41 for Joey Spencer to 17, 79 thrown to 68, and 52% power shot. Listen, when you're landing in the high 50s or 40 power shots, you're probably going to win. Oh, God, they're showing. Listen, man, when Joey Spencer attacked and put the pressure on, this guy got some big shots. I don't like the way he keeps his right hand down, especially when he throws the left hook to the body and the right hand's right here. He got caught several times with the counter left hook upstairs. He just had the chance to take it. If he does not get that cleared up, he's going to run into a big puncher that can actually make an effect. But tonight, good W, good win, post-fight interview. Let's go.
Congratulations. Even though the fight only went 4 rounds, you told me that you want to show fans tonight that you're ready to move up.
What's going on, Aaron?
How do you feel about your fight tonight?
I felt great about it. I think that I did everything we've been working on. After I got the knockdown, I took my time, threw a good flurry. When I realized how tough he was and that he was going to be there to take some shots, I calmed down, picked the right shot again when it came and presented itself. And I'm really proud of myself. That's what we've been working on. And I really think the experience that I've gotten and the rest of my career so far, showed through in this fight, so I couldn't be more happy.
And you said you knew he was a tough guy. Is that part of the reason why you were sticking that jab to the body really hard right from the opening bell?
Absolutely. We knew he was tough, and a lot of fans and a lot of people were discrediting him like he was just another bum. And he's not another bum. The guy has, 6 wins and 1 loss in the boxing ring. Then he had 50.
Remember, guys, this is the post-fight interview with Joey Spencer. Just went out there, guys. And listen, that fourth round was a monster. Delivered big body shots, big head shots, stopped the man in the fourth round to extend that undefeated streak, guys.
You guys really focused on this camp because in prior fights, I know that's something that maybe
Need some volume. I wonder what's going on.
5'6", punch
Hold
combinations.
on.
Who were some of the fighters you studied, and was that your focus?
Testing,
I
testing.
studied everybody,
Yes,
and
we
I
do
really
need
think
some
that,
volume.
that's also something that made a big difference in this fight. I used to study boxing as a hobby, not because I needed to, not because I had to, just because I love the sport. And I got away from that for the last couple of years and was, maybe just watching myself from my film, trying to, study myself. But I watched a wide variety of fighters. I watched classic fighters, new fighters, young fighters, prospects like myself. I watched just a few, I watched a lot of Ray Leonard, a lot of Roberto Duran, a lot of contrasting styles. I watched a lot of Caleb Plant. I watched a lot of Errol Spence. Watched a lot of Shawn Porter. I watched everybody. So it really, there's no limit on how much boxing I watched in this camp, and I really think it showed.
It definitely did. And I know this week we talked about how you guys prepared.
Yes.
Your mom, Amanda, worked really
Yes.
hard. She said she started Friday, took her till Monday to prepare all the food.
Yes.
Let me know if the volume better, guy. We're listening to the post-fight interview of Joey Spencer.
I know we were stuck in the bubble. A lot of fighters struggled with that, but it was almost a normal week for you.
Yeah, I couldn't do this if I didn't have the family that I have. If I didn't have the mom, the dad, the sister, my little brother, my wife, they all play a huge part and do something else to keep the train moving forward. So I couldn't do it without them. My strength and conditioning coach, Josh, he's back home. I've got my assistant coach, Jim, and of course my father here. And I couldn't do it without all of them, and they all do something. So, when everybody else has a situation where it's going to be really hard for them to fight, it's just like another day for me. So I couldn't be more thankful to them.
Well, I see that you are really growing into the superstar that people are saying you're going to be. Congratulations,
Thank
Joey.
you so much.
Brian, back to you.
There it is, guys. Listen, man, we are ready for the main event. You see it right here, guys. Listen, we just saw Porter not too long ago. Well, I'm lying. Very long ago against Errol Spence Jr. This whole COVID-19, you got everything jacked up. And to be honest, man, I think the promotion for this Porter fight kind of flew onto the radar. Myself personally, maybe a week ago, I realized, like, holy smack, Shawn Porter's fighting tonight. There's a lot of people that did not know Shawn Porter was fighting until today. But lucky for you and lucky for me, if you want to catch this fight live, this would be on Fox 2. So for most people, turn to your local channel, Channel 2, and it'll be on. You don't have to pay anything extra. Matter of fact, you got some good old rabbit ears. You get the channel right in. I got a TV in the other room that I'm about to throw some rabbit ears on and get about, 25 or so local channels. But shout out to my boy American Path to Travel. Let's make sure. Okay, here we go. Okay, better. Shout out to my boy American Path to Travel coming in. Let me know that the volume is all jacked up. We're going to try to get it right, guys, as we go into the main event fight of the night. If you guys did not catch the fight before this, the UK fight that went down, that was for the heavyweight interim title and also for the WBC Diamond Belt. I'm talking about Dillian Whyte versus Alexander Povetkin. Wow, guys, wow. Fight started out about as slow as molasses. Povetkin was trying to land the overhand right very early on in that fight. But things started to heat up like Grandma's kitchen around Thanksgiving time as Dillian Whyte went to landing big shots against Alexander Povetkin in the fourth round. Matter of fact, they were so good he dropped him down once. Matter of fact, dropped him down twice. Me and you watching the fight, if you didn't watch and you think, oh man, dropped the guy 2 times, running away with the fight, it's just a matter of time. But could we be wrong? And could we be right at the same time? You guessed it, we are. Yes, it was a matter of time, but the man we thought was going to win didn't win. Well, let's talk about it. Fifth round come around, Alexander just been knocked down 2 times, once for a double right hand left hook, and the second time with a counter left uppercut. Shortly into the fifth round, Alexander coming out, pumping little jabs. Nobody's doing too much of nothing. Only a few seconds actually went by. Povetkin comes out, throws like a give me jab. Nothing really on it. No really bad intentions. Throws it in just to get inside. Does a little dipsy duty, and comes up with a left hand with an Aryugan tiger uppercut. I don't know. But whatever it was, it knocked the sonic rings out of Dillian Whyte. When I'm talking about Dillian Whyte with lights out, he was out on his feet. Guys, now the fight continues on to the night. We should be down to the main event next. When we're dealing with Fox 2, guess it, deal with a lot of commercials. But when we come back, we know what Shawn Porter brings to the table. I don't believe there's anybody that Shawn Porter's fault that has had an easy night with Shawn Porter. For most people, it's the roughest night in their career. Outside of Kell Brook, who beat Shawn Porter, most people that even beat him had a rough night. Kell Brook's roughest night was probably against Errol Spence Jr. or Triple G. But he said loud and clear now, yes, thank you. I do not know what's going on with the system. I don't get why it's doing what it does. Like, I didn't touch anything, right? So some of you guys are with me from the last video. The sound was okay. Everything was pretty good. Out of nowhere, I go live again, did not touch any settings, and it goes down. I'm telling you, man, I feel like that movie, what's the movie? I'm not sure if it's that popular, but it's where these kids, they supposedly sneak into houses, try to stay in there for 4 days and leave. Well, I feel like somebody's sneaking into my house and messing with things. Guys, we are back. Shawn Porter and his dad, they all praying right now. Shawn Porter has on the Barney purple gloves with the matching shorts. Looks like it might got a hint of blue in there. But I'm telling you right now, Shawn Porter is not coming to play. Let's get some music. He's not coming to play. He's coming to make a statement. He's been trying to get the big fights after Errol Spence Jr., and he's not having that much. Legends back in the ring. Guys, is it official? Oscar De La Hoya is coming back. Who is he fighting? Of course, we know about Mike Tyson to come back, and he's taking on Roy Jones Jr. in November the 29th. That fight is going down. But guys, for right now, let's listen in.
Can you explain this? What's happening?
Hey, let me tell you, two legends. Why wouldn't you want to see them in the ring? You know what I mean? It's a little nostalgia out there, and people just love to see their champions. And you know, Mike Tyson has a lot of fans. Roy Jones has a lot of fans, and it should be a great matchup.
Yeah, it's, well, why wouldn't it happen? Well, then why don't you get out there, Lennox? Why don't we see you?
Hey, wait a minute. I got an announcement to make.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, I'm not eating any more French fries. And my waist used to be 38. It's 36.
Nicely done, Lennox. Not coming back is what you're saying. Okay, and it's smarter. Oscar
That was good. That was a good one. Go on,
he
Lennox.
wants to come back. He said a lot of these fighters, they don't know what it's like to work hard. Everyone just wants money. He's 47. He wants to take on active, I believe, world-class competition. Is that a good idea?
Look, you know, and I've
Oscar
said it
De La
before
Hoya
in private conversation.
coming
I'm
back.
in no position to tell anybody what to do for a living, Oscar or otherwise. They were all the greatest of their generation. But I'm of the opinion that, you know, the lifespan of
Better
most
burn that
athletes
sage.
is, you know, 40s, kind of not the cutoff necessarily, but, you know, once you start pushing 50 years old, I think the dangers of this particular sport become enhanced, and I'm not a big fan of it. I love, you know, seeing these guys in their primes, but not as, you know, 50-year-olds, to tell you the truth. But again, they can do what...
How do you guys feel about that debate? Do you feel that these guys can come back or not? A lot of times these guys are still very popular, built up a fan base that even years after competing, people still follow them to no matter what they do because of what they done years ago. How do you feel about these guys in the 40s and 50s? Not just 40, but we're talking about 47, 51, 54 coming back to boxing. Is it worth seeing them shine one last time doing their best? Or is it not if these older guys get hit with these bigger punches? The brain, the skull, doesn't get better with time. But let's listen in.
Vito Milanecki Jr. is going to be one of the he's a great prospect, and I'm going to be training him coming this September. He's coming out here, and there he is right there, 6-0, 4 knockouts, just graduated high school. He's an incredible athlete, great family. I really wasn't looking for work, to tell you the truth. I've got my hands full.
Renan Smith in the building. What is going on? Should have been exhibition only like Ali did.
And I'm all for it, and I'm really excited.
See, I think this is probably going to set up to be. I think this is going to set up to be an exhibition. I think at least on. Is it? Hold on. Yeah, on Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones, I think it is considered an exhibition. Typically, exhibitions is 3 rounds, bigger gloves with headgear. I heard this one is going to not have bigger gloves, but not by much, just 12 ounces. They will have headgear, but it won't be 3 rounds. It'll be 8. When it comes to Roy Jones versus Mike Tyson, I think the real key factor when you get old is go off what was your talent when you were younger. Roy Jones Jr.'s biggest thing was he had natural ability, natural awareness, athleticism, reaction time. Mike Tyson was pretty much sheer aggression. Yes, he had some head movement, but it was sheer aggression. He didn't rely on the quick counter and the move and the slipping. I don't know how Mike Tyson been these last 14, 15 years, but watching Roy Jones fight these last few years that he has competed, he definitely has lost a step. His hand speed is still there, and I gotta say for 54, is he 54 or 51? He's 51, right? It's remarkable. Remarkable. But when I watch even the video clips that they put out about him training for Iron Mike Tyson, his legs, guys, just don't seem to be there. And I'm not sure that what he has in his arsenal can keep Mike Tyson out. So when you talk about aging fighters, the one thing that will carry on that do you better is if you have the sheer, like that McDonald style of fighting, that Mike Tyson style of fighting. You don't rely on the athleticism that God gifts you with. You get your hands up, you come forward, and you're looking to do sheer damage. With that being said, as they talk about Errol Spence Jr. versus Danny Garcia pay-per-view, I'm going to watch that. Shawn Porter warming up, guys. Let's listen in.
There is Showtime, Shawn Porter. Again, and it's heresy to compare these guys to the welterweights of the 80s or the 70s. But Joe Goosen, I'll start with you. I think it's apropos. I think this is a class that we'll look back and say, this.
Shout out to Real Talk in the building, guys. Real Talk says, back at it like a crack at it with Bad, so I need that smoke. Yes. Listen, guys, shout out to Real Talk. Real Talk came through on the last episode and said, listen, a lot of people don't know this. Yes, I talk boxing on YouTube. Yes, I have a normal 9 to 5. Yes, I train fighters, but I also work with people with some form of I hate to call it like a disability, right? It could be physical, it could be mental. And we work with these guys, we take time with these guys, and we do things to help people with autism and other different things that couldn't normally compete and help them reach a goal that was told that they can never reach, they can never do, they can never compete. The mayor heard about it, came down. Fox 2, the same Fox you're watching, if you're watching, at least local in St. Louis, they had your boy T-Dub on there, shining like a diamond, baby, straight out the rough. It was a good moment. You know, the next project we're going to do is a flag football. It's going to be Whatsblazing the sports versus the boxing therapy. A lot of trash talking. I want to find a way to go live. I just don't know if I can, man. I just don't know. I would love to go live and do something and come back and check with you guys live. Then after that, we're going to do right to another boxing. I am back in the ring, guys. I'm back. My opponent is Austin. And I can't wait to get in the ring with Austin. Exhibition bout. It's just for fun. No T-Dub is not going to go in there, try to knock this kid out. No T-Dub is going to go in there and even try to... T-Dub is going to go in there and have fun. Most likely will lose the fight. But have a dream come true. Let's get it. I think Leo and Tank Davis is going to be a good fight. Listen. Leo Santa Cruz. It'll be good. It'll be good for a minute and a half. But if Leo Santa Cruz comes out there and do what he said going to do, he's going to put pressure against Tank Davis, throw volume punch against Tank Davis, bully him, and take him out. I find it very hard that a smaller man is going to take out a typically bigger man who's hit typically a lot harder than Leo Santa Cruz. That is a first class getting your, watch my language, block knocked off. There is no way that Leo Santa Cruz is. He can't trade with Tank. He can't trade with Tank. He would get his battleship sunk. Remember that? You sunk my battleship. That's what happened. If he in there throwing all those volume punches, 35, 40% power against Tank, Tank gonna unleash a whole new can of ass whooping that hasn't hit the market yet. I don't even know why we're having this fight. Who asked for it? Did you ask for this fight? Tank Davis versus Lomachenko. I want to see that. Devin Haney. I want to see that. Teofimo Lopez. I want to see that. You know, and some other matchups. But I'm just saying, Leo Santa Cruz versus Tank Davis. I don't know. I just didn't want to see it. Like, who asked for this? I'd rather see Leo Santa Cruz versus Gary Russell Jr. than Tank Davis. Guys, let's listen in.
His next, Shawn Porter and the unbeaten Sebastian Formella. Shawn Porter, first fight since his huge battle with pound-for-pounder Errol Spence back in September. Unification of two of the belts. PBC Fight of the Year, and it should be an outstanding bout. Now, Shawn Porter has gone to war with the very best in the welterweight division. Errol Spence.
Shawn Porter's a beast, man.
Kell Brook, Jordanis Ugas. He has won close. He's also lost close. So let's join him now. I think you'll like this. He looks back to see what he learned on his way to the top.
The statement for me every fight is, I'm the best. What better way to make that statement than against the best? Alright guys, let's run this back.
You cannot doubt Shawn Porter's resume. Listen in.
I wanted to be the first one to beat Keith Thurman.
It didn't happen.
Nobody has gone at Keith the way that I went at him. And I'm proud of everything I did in this fight because Keith Thurman was always the bully before he ran into Showtime Shawn Porter. Alright, this here is one of the
Danny
biggest wins
Garcia
of my
talking
career.
about.
I think at this point in time, it was considered to be a make or break fight for me. It was about the WBC title. Right, here's the announcement. Couldn't believe it, man. Even though I knew I won the fight, hearing it.
Showtime!
Going to beat Danny Garcia.
It's right there. Oh, man. One of the greatest moments of my life, literally.
Now versus Errol Spence Jr.
Errol Spence Jr. just last year ended up being Fight of the Year. There's two great fighters fighting one another. You're just not going to see that every day. Each of them have a belt and they're willing to put it all on the line.
Errol Spence Jr. versus Shawn Porter is replay value all over it.
They saw the fight get going and they saw I had more answers for him than he had for me. They were concerned for Errol Spence.
He said he had more answers for Errol Spence Jr. than Errol had for
The
him.
most important and biggest round of the fight, he catches me right here with an overhand left. My hand touches the canvas. Ooh, just seconds, and I knew it.
Boom. They showing that left hook by Earl that dropped him to his knee.
I couldn't afford to happen. I hit him more than any other fighter's ever hit him, amateur or pro. One of the best fights I've ever had. It was a hard-fought fight, and this shows you why I'm one of the best in the world. I'm here to show you again tonight.
Shawn Porter is one of the best in the world. He just better not be overlooking this kid.
That's a nice.
Guys, listen to Shawn Porter right now, guys, as he is probably watching what we are all just watching just now. Listen, Shawn Porter's resume is crazy, man. Let's just take, you know what, matter of fact, let me pull up And I want to take a look at the people that's on Shawn Porter's resume. It is honestly probably one of the best in the division. I'm missing my mouse. Let me try this. So this is Shawn. I mean, his resume, guys, his name recognition on Shawn Porter's resume. Listen, it might. I'm not saying like he won them all. I'm just talking about the people he fought. It might be the best, or arguably. We can argue. I get it. We can argue that his resume is definitely the best, or definitely up there. Look at this, guys. Let's go. All right. So outside of, he even fought. Listen, he fought everybody, including Alfonso Gomez, Devin Alexander, Paulo Malignaggi, Kell Brook, Adrian Broner, Keith Thurman, Andre Berto, Adrian Granados, Danny Garcia, Ugas, Earl Spence Jr. Listen, Shawn Porter has not had anything close to an easy road, man. Like all those names up there is like people that you consider, in the top 5 at the time that they were fighting. Look at that, man. Well, except for Paulo. I don't think Paulo was top 5. But, Devin Alexander was up there. I think he only had 1 loss at that time. 25 wins, only 1 loss. Then he fought Paulo Malignaggi. Kell Brook actually beat him. Eric Bones, 16-1. Adrian Broner, 30 wins, only 1 loss. Probably against Marcus Maidana. Keith Thurman, undefeated. Andre Berto, he had 4 losses. Adrian Granados, who fought a very tough fight with Adrian Broner in Cincinnati. Danny Garcia. Listen, who got a better resume? You tell me, who got a better resume? See, what it's telling me is that Shawn Porter is definitely, he is definitely one of the best. It's like he is always that much short from getting what he really wants. Yes, he beat Danny Garcia in my hands. I thought he beat Danny Garcia convincingly. Boxed very well. Good boxing in and out and foot movement against Danny Garcia. But when you talk about Keith Thurman, close fight. Earl Spence Jr., close fight. Edged out Danny Garcia. Kell Brook, close fight. But Kell Brook, I think, dictated and controlled that fight with his jab, counter right hand, and actually tying up the Shawn Porter that most people can't tie up. Brenan Smith said Fury is happy right now. I bet he is. Porter is a warrior. Yep. It's been a minute. Blaze. Yes, sir. Conor Enigma in the building. Salute, champ. What is cracking, homie? We get the main event next. Joey Spencer just finished up doing his thing. And now we got the main event. But because this is on Fox 2, of course, they got to get paid. Got about 5 minutes of commercials. Right now, it's looking like a booger commercial. But that's not here or there. Maybe you guys watching women look like Get Unlimited something. I don't know, a cricket. Smash that like button. Yes. Guys, listen. If you're coming to the channel, do your boy T-Dub a favor. Very easy thing to do. Take that index, pinky ring. It doesn't matter. And just touch the like button, make it turn up. Also, I really love if you share this video on all your social media, Twitter, Instagram. Help the channel grow, become part of the family with the channel. Also, you can also Cash App if you want to, at Whatsblazing, and check the description for other different ways. I would love for you to become a member of the channel. Help me, because I'm a one-man army, and I need more than me to come up with ways to let's mold this channel to make it better for me and better for you. But right now, let's listen in.
It's been 11 long months since a once coveted dream was lost, now becoming the driving force for redemption.
Nothing's in my face.
The path path of greatest resistance, the only conceivable way back to the top of boxing's deepest and most talented division. Showtime.
To Ali, we don't know what Dylan White's going to do in the future, but I tell you this, he definitely is leading in getting knocked out of the year. Gosh. Well, let's go.
Minutes worth of grueling championship rounds and defying all odds in reaching the pinnacle twice. It's a premier night for some premier boxing champions, and it starts now.
This is it. Let's go. Let's go.
Back in Los Angeles, getting ready for the main event. Shawn Porter back in the ring, first time since his big fight with Errol Spence, taking on Sebastian Formella. Here is the tail of the tape. Both men are in their early 30s. Formella is the taller fighter, as you would expect, 5'9". Porter, though, 5'7" bulldozer in constant motion, great engine, tremendous strength, slight reach advantage for Formella. He will be moving in this ring. He is a boxer mover, and he'll be doing a lot of moving against Shawn Porter.
Guys, Formella is going to be doing a lot of moving.
Making his United States debut.
Can Shawn Porter track him down
Into the ring.
and do it to him? All right, guys, introducing the number 8 IBF ranked contender. This fight is for the WBC silver belt. Introducing, let's turn this up. Matter of fact, I need to put my volume on. Let me get here. Because even the last video, I played like 10 seconds or something without me putting my music on. Somebody trying to get a quarter. I ain't made a quarter off the video yet. They want a quarter. I didn't. Let's listen, guys. Hey, we got 18 people. I should get 18 likes. I should get 18 likes. Come on, guys.
German citizen, well aware that Shawn Porter is one of the best fighters in the world, but looked at it from a business standpoint. Said his promoter called him, said we have a big fight. Told him it was Shawn Porter. He said, I instantly said, I will do it. He didn't ask about the money, just wanted to fight Shawn Porter, wanted to come to America. He gets his wish, but he'll have his hands.
Regardless, Shawn Porter will make it entertainment. Yes, he will. See, here's the thing, guys. As Formella's in the ring right now, Shawn Porter would make this very entertaining. Even though Formella say he's a mover, somebody who's basically going to look to be on the ice outside and skate. Shawn Porter has a hand speed enough and a feet enough to track him down. Keith Thurman can move very well, I thought. Keith Thurman probably moved the most. But let's see, guys. Let's listen in.
Two was training in his backyard. We mentioned that earlier with Sebastian Formella. He was actually sparring with his
right on, Bob.
Who was his trainer in the backyard. Again, it was the early days of the shutdown and the quarantine. It was hard to get sparring partners. Shawn Porter now ready to go and make his entrance into the ring.
Shawn Porter getting introduced right now, guys.
I have something that no other fighter in my division has.
What's
I
that?
have the complete package.
Woo! The complete package.
I can box, I can punch, speed, quickness, agility, power. Nobody else has everything. I have it all.
Is that true?
Fireworks, expect Showtime to be Showtime. I'm Showtime, Shawn Porter.
Is that true? Shawn Porter says, listen, I have what nobody has in my division. I am a complete fighter. I can box, I have power, I have speed. Is that true? Does he have the two-time world welterweight champion Shawn Porter? Does he have what nobody else has in his division? Is he the complete fighter or not? Your call. As Shawn Porter makes his way to the ring, guys, he's inside the ring, coming in with the, looks like the majority purple.
Always brings it. He is not there to dance, not there to stick and move. He is not there to showcase his defense. He is there to take you out. He hopes to do it a little more intelligently tonight, but you know he's going to bring it. Main event, ready to go. Let's go to Jimmy.
Here we go. Listen up, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Microsoft Theater here in downtown Los Angeles, Premier Boxing Champions presents the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by TGB Promotions and Shawn Porter Promotions in association with EC Boxing and sponsored by Geico, MGM Resorts, and Brooklyn Boxing. This bout in the ring is sanctioned by the WBC, the president Mauricio Suleiman, along with the IBF, the president is Daryl Peoples. Judging this bout from ringside, we have Dr. Lou Moret, Patrick Russell.
He does got great footwork.
Zachary
And
Young.
good speed, man.
All right, fans, here we go. 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for the WBC Silver and an IBF Welterweight World Title Eliminator. And now,
Wow.
ladies and gentlemen, boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Los Angeles, it's time for the main...
Shawn Porter getting his way right back into contention to get him a title shot. I respect that.
On my left, he is fighting out of the red corner. Entering the ring tonight wearing blue trunks with multinational trim. Originally from Lauenburg, Poland, now fighting out of and representing his home of Hamburg, Germany. He weighed in at 146 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign to the ring with a record of 22 wins, no losses. 10 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight making his PBC and US debut.
Okay.
Here is the undefeated world rank contender.
All right.
Introducing Sebastian Formella. And his opponent across the ring on my right. He is fighting
Shawn
out of
Porter.
the blue corner. Entering the ring wearing multicolored trunks.
He's embracing with his dad, forehead to forehead, praying.
By way of Cleveland, Ohio. He weighed in at 146 and 1/2 pounds. His record stands at 30 wins, 3 losses and 1 draw, with 17 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the highly respected and acclaimed two-time welterweight champion of the world, introducing Showtime, Shawn Porter. Head referee in charge now to give instructions. We have Jack Reese.
Here we go.
Center. Right here.
The same Jack Reese that became famous from the Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 1. Final instruction from the referee, guys.
Mouthpiece. Okay. They're right here now, but they're a little bit above. Same thing. If they start, they're good right now. If they start coming up, the line is right here. I give you both instructions in the dressing room. I just want to remind you, please listen and follow my instructions. Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard, fight clean. Good luck to both of you.
All right, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, guys. One more prayer in the Shawn Porter's corner.
And he is a big favorite here tonight, Shawn Porter. You bet $100 on the favorite. Porter would win $7.10. The payout, $107.10.
If you bet $100 on Shawn Porter, it pays out $7.10. Wow.
$150 the payout, $7.50 according to Fox Bet. So Jack Reese is the referee, and Joe Goose and Lennox.
Here we go, guys. First round begun. Both guys coming out.
Early, I know he moves,
Standing toe-to-toe right now.
or a right hand to keep Shawn Porter at bay.
Both guys kind of flinching at each other, feigning.
Formella is a good.
Formella try to jab to the body.
He's not a terrible fighter at all.
Ooh, Shawn Porter jab to the body. Formella was looking to counter up top with the jab.
Competition.
Shawn Porter feigning at him. Double jabbing. Formella starting to move a little bit.
If you leave openings for him.
Standing still now. Ooh, nice jab upset by Formella. From Shawn Porter missed the counter shots. Shawn Porter gets in, try to right into the body. Formella on the move. Try to counter right hook. Gets right back in the center ring, looking comfortable right now. Not discouraged by the two-time world champion Shawn Porter, as Shawn Porter charges in with a flurry of jabs, and Formella actually catches him with a jab and stops in his place. Jab to the body by Formella. Guys, will this be a bigger shock if Shawn Porter loses tonight to Formella, or White getting knocked out by Povetkin? Let's go.
For once, Porter's got somebody inside.
Okay, both guys working the jab.
He's choosing dogs when he just in the first round to kind of figure him out.
Shawn Porter comes in. There's 1-2. Got him in the corner. Shawn Porter let his hands go. Formella ties him up real quick. trying to get out the way. Jack Reese steps in, separates him. Bring the fights back to the center ring. Shawn Porter's on a little bit more movement. Double jab, shooting the right hand, jabbing. Formella use his legs, get out the way. Formella trying to charge in with a couple shots, coming up short. Both guys back in the center ring. Shawn Porter, they're a lot of movement. Shawn Porter gets inside, lets some shots rip. Counter right hand by Formella. Doesn't phase Porter, but lands it. Oh, Formella's in the corner. Shawn Porter working the body, goes to the body again. Switches both sides, right hand into left hand. Formella moves back to the center of the ring. Oh, nice double jab by Formella. Look at that. Hey, you guys are late. I'm on top of it. Oh, nice shot by Shawn Porter. Good jab. Man jab. Misses the wild overhand right. Oh, right into the body by Formella. Comes back up with the jab. Both guys in the center feet. Shawn Porter's got a little more movement going in. You know how he is. Looking for the time. He's feinting at him. Jumping at him. Formella's backing up. The feints by Shawn Porter is working, doing the job. Just enough to affect you. Ooh, nice 1-2 by Formella, guys. 30 seconds left in the first round. Shawn Porter trying to get in, throws the right hand, misses. Check hook by Formella lands. Shawn Porter slides in right into the body by Shawn Porter. Formella uses his legs, get out the way to bring the fight back in the center ring. Shawn Porter charges in with a couple jabs, but he's coming up short. Formella is doing pretty good right now, guys. Both guys tied up right now, locked up, trying to do the punching and the holding. Jack Reese comes in and separates him. About 4 seconds, don't expect nothing big to the bell. Wow, guys. Shout out to Ethan L in the building. Just surviving past what's going on, champ. Listen, that was not a bad round from Formella. Some people would even give Formella the first round. Oh! But listen, this fight, it ain't heat up yet. Formella might have got that round. Porter might have got it. Let's listen. Shawn Porter's corner telling him no reason to wait. Listen.
When you got him and he steps out, go get him again. He's just going to tie you up. He ain't going to fight you.
They showing him.
See Porter winding up and throwing a great body punch.
Oh, he missed that shot. Counter right hand by Formella. Listen, man, I'm telling you, Formella might have got that first round.
Now the jab that I like, powerful, stepped right into it, pushed it.
All right, guys, second round just started. Shawn Porter with the double jab. Comes to the left hook. Formella trying to fight him off with some shots. Doing a double jab. Formella is not looking discouraged right now. He's an undefeated 22 fights and 0. Number 1, 8 rate. Shawn Porter gets inside, ripping some body. Formella trying to hold on to him. Shawn Porter trying to make him uncomfortable. Lands the right hand. It's becoming a Shawn Porter fight very quick. Shawn Porter getting inside, right into the body. Formella trying to hold him, but Shawn Porter letting the left hand work. Big left hook by Shawn Porter. Formella uses his legs and rotate out the way. And Shawn Porter stepped on the gas. Fakes the overhand right, lands a left hook by Shawn Porter. Left hand by Shawn Porter. Right hand, left hand by Shawn Porter brought to the body. But Phil Miller come back with a right hand. Then push Shawn Porter in the headlock. Guys, this fight is starting to heat up. Shawn Porter trying to come in for Miller. East a jab from Shawn Porter. Both guys come in. Shawn Porter just hitting the body. Hitting the head, they kind of tied up that old wrestling. You know how they hold his side, hit and switch and hold his side. Referee breaks him up. Shawn Porter trying to get inside, goes low, digs the left hand right into the body. For Miller trying to back and use the jab to keep the distance. And Shawn Porter goes close. Double jab by Shawn Porter to the face. For Miller still using the legs, slide to the right. Shawn Porter. Oh, double jab right hand by Formella. Nice.
At the very least, that's
jab by Formella. Both guys in the center ring. Nobody's moving too much right now. Formella pumping the jab and landing the jab against Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter tries to lead right hand, comes to the short. Left hook by Shawn Porter. Left hook by Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter going crazy. Right, left to the body. Left upstairs. Right uppercut by Shawn Porter.
an uppercut to boot. Shawn Porter to puncture.
Shawn Porter coming on the side, misses the overhand right, a killer one, just missed it. But Formella using it. Oh, Again, overhand right by Shawn Porter comes in short, but the counter left hook off the right hand by Formella lands. But Shawn Porter is putting on the pressure, using the jab. Under 1 minute left in the second round. Shawn Porter tried to go to the body with a jab and counter jab by Formella. Oh, nice jab by Formella with the counter jab off of Shawn Porter's jab. Formella moving to the left, both guys in the field. Shawn Porter goes low, gets into a headlock, make Jack Reese come in, get paid, separate the two. 35 seconds left in the second round. Formella used the jab, pressuring Shawn Porter with a couple of jabs now. Both fighters standing still. Shawn Porter got them moving, feigning, turning. Tries an up jab, comes up short. Formella using the legs a little bit, bouncing. Double jab right hand by Shawn Porter comes up shot, but once he get inside, guys, he just start letting his hands fly. Formella using the legs. He better use them legs a lot more. Formella, oh, counter left hook by Shawn Porter as Formella try to hold him. Time. That was a Shawn Porter round, guys. He said, where your score sheet teed up? Man, I could not get it to save right. I tried. Let me see. Losing my voice all over.
And my first reaction was, whoa, if somebody sees it on Instagram, I look at very surprised.
I don't know why I didn't save it. I tried to save it where, you know, when we do the round by round.
When I win tonight, you will make a picture with me?
I don't get why I didn't save it. Okay, let me do this.
Lennox, you'll do that, right?
Oh, yeah. No problem.
While they're waiting.
It is fun, and Lennox is, of course, very humble, but it's fun, Joe, when we say, oh, hi, when we're on these calls, virtual calls,
right.
Say, hi, it's me, and then, hi, it's Lennox Lewis, and Sebastian Formella said, wow, like the first words.
Right. Yeah. It happens to Lennox all the time, Brian, all the time.
Listen, I got plenty of fans in Germany and in Poland, so there you go.
And you handled him.
All right, guys, both guys come out. Shawn Porter pumping that jab, guys.
Sebastian Formella.
A lot of energy from Shawn Porter.
This is the fight of his life, a possible career-defining bout.
Both guys in the center ring. Shawn Porter charges in with a jab to the body.
Really battling himself nicely.
Eats the jab from Formella. Open up a little bit and ate that jab. Double jab by Shawn Porter, just backing him up. Tries a combination. Formella trying to bang with him, guys. I mean, they're in the close trenches. Left hook off the break by Formella. Shawn Porter trying to get in, touches his nose a little bit.
Sneaky. You got to keep an eye on how he does it. He's a very sneaky puncher.
Oh, Shawn Porter left hook, right hook. Formella got out of there. Wild right hook to the body by Shawn Porter missed. Counter left hook off of by Formella lands. Shawn Porter trying to get in, got the hands a little bit lower. Formella is doing a lot better, honestly, than I think a lot of people expect. Shawn Porter comes in, lands the left hook right to the body, just misses the right uppercut.
Who's in front of you when you're jabbing.
Oh, is that a right uppercut land by Formella?
Formella has been susceptible to Shawn's jab, but
Both guys in the center ring. Shawn Porter, a lot of feigning. 1-2 just missed by Formella, but he lands the left hook. Throws the 1-2, miss. Left hook partially lands. Shawn Porter trying to get inside. Throws the 1-2, backs up Formella. Bounces on the toes a little bit. Formella pumps the jab. 1-2 by Shawn Porter. Jab by Shawn Porter misses. Trying to trap Formella. Shawn Porter got him on the ropes. Left hand to the body. Counter right hand upstairs by Formella. Formella moving to the right. Oh, double jab right hand. Didn't hit Shawn Porter too much, but stopped the aggression. Shawn Porter swinging a raw right hand. Comes up short. Shawn Porter, double jab right hand. Right hook to the body. Formella trying to hold on to him.
And I'm not saying Shawn Porter is Tyson, but when you get hit by that type of weight,
56 seconds left in the third round.
it's just got to feel different.
Shawn Porter bouncing on the toes now. Bouncing back and forth like Bruce Lee when he was fighting Chuck Norris. Bouncing back and forth. And then throws a 1-2 left uppercut. Bow, bow, bow. Shawn Porter now bouncing on him a little bit. Bouncing back and forth. Double jab right hand again against Formella. Shawn Porter is switching his style up, guys. Then a 5 and 6 punch combination to the body by Shawn Porter. Ends with a right hand upstairs. And then follows that up with a jab upstairs. Shawn Porter completely took over this third round. Jab right hand to the body by Shawn Porter. Jab, 1-2, miss. Oh, a short right hand by Formella inside. Shawn Porter slips to the right, just missed the left hook. 15 seconds left in the third round. Lead right hand, but oh, right hand lands by Formella. Wow, nice. Both guys get taken up. Shawn Porter goes down a little bit. Wow. Let's see if it's safe this time.
Easy stuff, crazy bread. I must be dreaming. Oh no, it's real.
Okay.
Order stuff crazy bread plus onion pizza online and get a free 2-liter. Use promo code FREE2L. Then have it delivered.
Pizza.
Round by round scoring. Let me see if I can get this done, guys. Remember, I'm using a totally different computer setup. Different computer. All right, so let's do the first round. I gave to, you know what? I'll give it to Formella. I gotta change that.
Right here on Fox, one of the top super welterweights in the world, Lara, an outstanding boxer taking on Greg Vendetti. You'll also get to see Alfredo Angulo take on Caleb Truax. Angulo, another highly respected brawler, and he'll be in the ring next week. And then September 6th, we're back again, also in LA, in the bubble. Your Dennis Fugas, who we've been talking about a lot the last few weeks, getting a shot at Abel Ramos, and also Rances Barthelemy.
It worked! It worked!
We've got back-to-back weeks after this week.
All right, guys, the fourth round just begun, but I got a shout out. Listen, my queen is in the building. Poetic Kale's in the building. What it do? The one, the only, the most beautiful. Here we go, guys. Fourth round just begun. Shawn Porter coming out bouncing. Land a double jab on Formella. Formella standing his ground right now. Oh, Shawn Porter is doing target practice, guys. He put that bounce in his step. He made a change. And now I see Formella very uncomfortable. Shawn Porter let loose a 4-punch combination. First two got blocked. Second two got through. Downstairs, upstairs with the jab, Shawn Porter. Formella got the high guard, inching forward, throws the jab. Soon as he get close to Shawn Porter, 6-punch combination. Do they all land? No. But they're all hitting elbows and forearms and make it very rough for you to counter back or open up. Formella coming forward. Throws a jab. Shawn Porter could be setting him up for something big. If he has Formella coming forward, look for something big one of these times that he step in. Shawn Porter moving back and forth. Double jab right hand by Formella. Both guys inside holding on to the left side. Shawn Porter getting in. Left hook. Gets blocked. Formella's on the run, guys. He's moving. He's moving, guys. He's moving. Oh, double jab right hand by Shawn Porter. Formella goes to a high guard. Opens up with a 1-2. Shawn Porter feigning. Formella waiting. Oh, counter right hand by Shawn Porter. Formella threw a jab out. Shawn Porter pulled that, and caught back and let it go. Shawn Porter is getting comfortable. Double jab, right hand, uppercut to the body by Shawn Porter. This getting rough for Formella, guys. Jab to the body by Formella. By Shawn Porter. 1-2 by Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter getting comfortable, jabbing to the body. Both guys standing toe-to-toe. Shawn Porter moving a little bit, got the hands low. Nice jab by Formella, but then Shawn Porter opens up a Kansas ass whooping when he hit that man with a 5-punch combination with one of them shots that snapped his head. Formella comes back and lands a right hand, but as soon as he lands a right hand, Shawn Porter again opens up with a 3-punch combination. It's like every good shot that Formella lands now, Shawn Porter comes back and answering. Shawn Porter comes in, both guys come in, Formella grabs and holds on to him for dear life. Jack Reese comes, he gets paid, Ching breaks him up. 26 seconds left in the fourth round. Shawn Porter back on his Bruce Lee bouncing with Chuck Norris. If you ain't know what I'm talking about, watch Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris, and when he switch, he make that switch and start bouncing. Shawn Porter bounces in, lands a left, right, left uppercut. Shawn Porter getting all fancy with it now, and hits him with a 1-2, guy. That out. He's looking sharp, he's looking clean, he's looking comfortable. Formella trying to inch forward, which is not good for him. Time. So far, this has been an easy one to score, guys. If you guys disagree with my scorecard, please let me know. There it is. Cod and Nigga have been training my homie and out of the loop of your videos. Oh, man, but hope you come back, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Turkey said the days in the U.S.
My girl Porter Kill says, strike that like button. Strike that like button. That's all you gotta do. And if you're watching this video, do your boy T-Dub a favor. I would really appreciate it. And smash the like button. Also, I would like if you become a member of the channel, subscribe to the channel. This is T-Dub. As always, here's what's blazing the sports.
He said he learned an awful lot. That's got to help because at least you're in there with the highest level.
Guys, the T-Dub official scorecard. It is 3-2. It could be arguably 4-0, but I'm gonna get the first round to Formella. Last 3 rounds to Shawn Porter. Let me know what do you think about my scorecard. All right, guys. 5th round just begun, guys. Shawn Porter comes out, just throwed a few shots. Formella downstairs, upstairs with the jab. Both guys waiting. Double jab, right hand. Formella throws the guard up. Shawn Porter misses the 1-2. Left hook just missed by Formella. Double jab. The unofficial scorecard has every round for Shawn Porter. Right hook, left hook to the body by Shawn Porter. Both guys trade jabs. Jab to the body by Shawn Porter. Overhand right by Shawn Porter. Counting the jab. Oh, Shawn Porter charges with a 1-2 punch combination. Dig 2 to the body on Formella. Formella's on the ropes. Inside right hook by Shawn Porter. Formella's trying to move out to his right, and Shawn Porter trying to stalk him down like a bounty hunter. Formella counting with a right hand up top. Shawn Porter is just coming forward trying to get that work. Both guys waiting. Center of the ring. Counter right hand just missed by Shawn Porter. Formella was looking to go to the body. Double jab by Shawn Porter. Jab by Shawn Porter. Formella throws the guards up. Catch the shot. Formella trying to use the jab. Inching forward to Shawn Porter, which could be a trap. Oh, nice counter left by Formella as Shawn Porter was looking to open up. Shawn Porter flies in, misses the shot, just getting in close. Both guys kind of holding a little bit. Referee saying stop, had to break it up. Smash the like button, you. Oh, 1, 2, 3 by Formella. Shawn Porter gets mad about that. Charges in on Formella. Hit him with left hooks. Right hand, left hooks. Formella backing up. Lands left hook on his own. But Shawn Porter like, I don't care. And determined to assault Formella. Overhand right by Shawn Porter. Formella trying to duck them shots. Shawn Porter swinging a little bit wild. Missing some shots now. Formella charges forward with a 1-2-1 comes up short. Shawn Porter gets light on his feet. Now he's flat-footed for a minute, looking like he's in a counter. He got the right foot up, which means he's looking to pull counter. As he's looking, Formella touches him with a 1-2. Shawn Porter back bouncing, guys. Bouncing. He's moving, guys. Moving. Oh, he's standing still for a minute. Double jab right hand by Formella. Jab by Shawn Porter. Opens up. Left hook to the body. Left hook right to the body. Right hand upstairs by Shawn Porter. Left hand by Shawn Porter. Right hand by Shawn Porter. Right hand, left hand missed by Formella. Wow, time, guys. Holy smokes. Let's push the meat on there. You ain't gonna get me for no copyright. Not today, homie. Let's go. Okay. Chip. Okay. Impact in the building. Let's get it. What? Yeah. What? Yeah. What? Yeah. What? Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Here we go, guys. Let's get ready. Here we go. Like a All right, guys, we're back at it. Get some. Yo, yo. Okay, we got the volume good. 6th round just begun, guys. Both guys come out, exchange some jabs right there. Shawn Porter looking to get in, steps in, bow down, bounces back up, center of the ring. Both guys shoot jabs. Shawn Porter misses a couple shots. Formella moving to the right. Shawn Porter on his toes. Oh, counter right hand by Formella. Shawn Porter was looking to go to the body with a jab and just boom. Shawn Porter comes in, left hand to the body, lands the left hook upstairs. Overhand right by Shawn Porter. He even telegraphed the bend down, and here we go. Formella moving to the right. Both guys in the center of the ring. Shawn Porter lands a man's jab. Jab by Formella. Shawn Porter bounces on his toes. Standing still. As he stands still, Formella touches him with a jab. Shawn Porter waited, and they counter stands, and he countered with a right hand, triple jab backs on Formella. Formella goes to a full guard, and Shawn Porter goes to a full attack, lands a left hook upstairs. Formella moving. Shawn Porter trying to get in, sticks a jab on Formella, misses the right hand, goes low, goes down. No knockdown, just pressure from the body. Both guys in the center ring. Shawn Porter comes in, throws a double jab, misses the left hook. Formella just touches with the right hand. No power, just touched him. Shawn Porter waiting, he's in the counter position, but Formella sticks a couple jabs out there. And the way you can tell he's going to counter is when he's on that back foot. He's leaning on the left, but he got that back foot in the springing position. That's the pull, counter. Shawn Porter coming forward. A little flat-footed, trying to cut the ring off. Shawn Porter goes low, slips the jab, right hand right into the body, left into the body, as Formella tries to fight his way out. Damn, Shawn Porter opened up on him. He might have hurt him right there, guys. But Formella's fighting back. Shawn Porter, relentless attack to the body, finishing upstairs with the shots. Left hook to the body by Shawn Porter. It's not looking good for Formella. Oh, Shawn Porter comes in, missing a lot of shots, but he's throwing. Got Formella opening up, guys. He's trying to open him up. Formella goes to a full guard, but Shawn Porter like, I don't care. Uppercut, left hand, right hand. Formella backs up, goes to one rope. Oh, counter 1-2 by Formella. Counter right hand by Formella. But Shawn Porter just still swinging. He won't stop. Trying to right uppercut and left uppercut, trying to split the guards of Formella. 10 seconds left in the 6th round. Formella tries the 1-2, comes to the short as Shawn Porter slips that shot and lands a left uppercut to the body. Time. Woo! I could be wrong, but I don't think we're going to get a Dylan White type of Povetkin fight like this. I think Shawn Porter is winning this fight. I think he's going to continue to win this fight until it's over. Let's go. Yo, Poetic Kills in the building. Let's go. Okay, you know. Poetic Kills. There we go. Yeah. You know. T-Dub in the building. I already know it. Yeah, yeah. Then Shawn Porter's corner. All right, guys, both guys back on their feet, getting ready to start another round. 7th round begun, guys. Shawn Porter coming out, both guys in the center of the ring. Shawn Porter immediately start bouncing, feigning. Leaping left hook by Shawn Porter, guys. But Formella took it. That's crazy. Jab by Shawn Porter. Tries it again, comes up short this time. The leaping left hook. Shawn Porter changing angles. Double jab right hand, splits the guard. Center of the ring. Formella inching forward. Not throwing. Oh, counter right hand by Shawn Porter. Soon as he threw the jab, lightning fast bow, then came back with the left hand. Shawn Porter gets inside, lands another right hand, guys. Bags up Formella as he bags up, turns to the right. Bring the fight back to center ring. Now he's pushing forward on Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter using his leg like he did against Danny Garcia. Bouncing back and forth, moving, shaking and baking. Slides out, slides in. Both, counter hook by Formella, guys. Both guys toe to toe. Formella inching forward, using the jab. Shawn Porter's waiting, looking to counter. Lands a counter left hook. Shawn Porter attacks him. 1-2. Triple the left hook to the body. Shawn Porter. Right hook to the body. Right hook to the body. Left hook to the body. Double jab by. Formella got a double jab right hand in there. As Shawn Porter was looking for more body work, Formella was looking for the head work. Shawn Porter coming in, just trying to dig to this man's body. Just
He is, and he's also absorbing the punishment that he is being beaten out.
Counter right hand uppercut by Shawn Porter. Jesus Christ. Shawn Porter coming in, just throwing left hook to the body, right hook to the body, right upstairs just landed. But guys, I got to give Formella credit. He's actually fighting back with Shawn Porter. When Shawn Porter going on his ballistics, Formella is actually throwing punches back. Right hand by Shawn Porter. That kind of rocked Formella a little bit, but Formella's fighting right back. Those are 1-2 left hook. Bow, bow, bow. What? Listen, guys, listen. I like Formella, guys. I like this guy hard. He has some learning to do, but guy, I like his heart, man. I want to see more of Formella. 35 seconds left in the 7th round. Counter right hand by Shawn Porter. Both guys back in the center ring. Shawn Porter feigning. Shawn Porter shoot the jab again. Bounce on his toes now. Got that Bruce Lee bounce. Now he got that Fury twitch. Shoots the jab, up jab, double jab. Misses the right hand. Shawn Porter leaping left hook, right hand, uppercut, left hook, left hand. Golly, man. Woo. At the end of that round, Shawn Porter started off with a leaping left hook and then went to just throwing shot after shot, whether you like it or not. And it takes more than the plot. Jesus. Oh, man. Let's go to the scorecard, guys. Oh, my gosh. Porter. Listen, guys. It's like I'm saying Porter more than the middle child said Marsha. Look at that, guys. I think Porter win via knockout in round 11. He might get it. Federico, he might get it. Listen in.
Good left hook by Shawn.
Yeah, here's where he backed him up into the corner. There's that lead left hand.
Why is it that loud?
Formella tried to counter with a little chopper, and there goes Shawn. Another hook. And then he's going to go up the middle with one, I believe, right. Well, probably happened already, but he did go up the middle with that one left hand.
The leaping left hook. Floyd Patterson and Ingo.
All right, guys, here we go. 8th round just begun. Shawn Porter coming out where he left off.
The massive muscle, and he's got tremendous explosion.
Throwing a jab.
To the top of his head, and he's a great athlete.
Shawn Porter he missed a 5-punch. It looked vicious, but they missed. Formella got the guards up. Shawn Porter comes in. Double uppercut land by Shawn Porter. Throws a 1-2 miss, but he comes back and throws a double left uppercut. Eats the jab right there from Formella right there. 1-2 by Shawn Porter. Then he doubled the jab up. Everything is fast and hard from Shawn Porter at this point. Shawn Porter is feigning, bagging up Formella. Formella wipes his gloves off. 2 minutes left in the 8th round. Oh, left uppercut by Shawn Porter. He feints, throws a jab, miss, right hand miss, then like a skinny uppercut hook. Shawn Porter back on that jab, guys. Formella trying to get to the body with the jab, comes up short. Shawn Porter giving ground just a little bit, looking to counter. He tries. Throws a right hand, double uppercut, left hook. Formella counters back with a right hand. Shawn Porter back line on his feet. Throws a double jab, right hand, triple jab. Shawn Porter backs him up to the ropes. Shawn Porter let loose to the body. Inside uppercut. Formella trying to hold him.
And Floyd, back in the 80s, the mid-80s, and Tracy Harris Patterson, his son, were at my gym and trained there, and I had the pleasure of meeting him.
Shawn Porter backing up. Sliding to the left. Shawn Porter slips the jab, right hook to the body. Beautiful. Oh, counter right hand to 3 uppercuts by Shawn Porter. Formella throws another lazy jab, and Shawn Porter comes over. As I'm saying, Shawn Porter still giving it to him. Left hook, right hand, left hook, right hand, left him to the body. Right hand upstairs by Shawn Porter. Formella trying to fight back, throws a 1-2 himself. Jab by Shawn Porter, misses the right hand. That missed. Shawn Porter in the counter, shoots the jab. Getting light on his feet. Jab to the body. Shawn Porter backing up. Throws a 1-2. Formella fires back with a left hook, right hook of his own, guys. Shawn Porter backing up, bouncing, counter right hand, left hook, right hand by Shawn Porter.
I love the performance he's putting on, even though he is outgunned and outclassed tonight.
Yeah, he knows he has to.
I'm the same way, man. I like what Formella. He had a lot of learning to do, man. But listen, Formella has heart, has dog in him. He is not giving up. He's still throwing shots at Shawn Porter. Not being able to hurt Shawn Porter, but he's firing back when a lot of men want to fire back against Shawn Porter. A lot of men want to complain. He is not. Danny Garcia versus Errol Spence Jr. What a matchup. Oh, I didn't score that round, did I? Hold on, guys. Let me get on my job. My bad. I got your back. Bam.
That he wants to get back in the ring. This is his life, and he can't wait to show the world that he's the truth.
Oh, I think this is going to be, Danny Garcia and Errol Spence, it's going to be a great fight. They're both great.
Both great fighters. Yeah.
All right, guys, here we go. 9th round just begun, guys. Both guys coming out a little more patient. Shawn Porter slowing down a little bit. Oh, then opens up with a double jab, right hand, left hook. But Formella is pushing forward. Shawn Porter slides left, tries to double uppercut again. Shawn Porter got the hands high. Formella inching forward. Try to jab to the body. Shawn Porter backing up, trying to set him up for a counter, and he hinted. He hinted a counter. Oh, nice counter shot by Formella. Shawn Porter to open up with some fast jabs. Formella counter with a double jab right hand. Shawn Porter trying to get to the body. Goes low now. Shooting the jab, going low, inching forward to Formella. Shawn Porter grabs him, holds on to him. Referee steps in. Formella with the double jab. Puts Shawn Porter in the headlock. Break up again. Formella coming forward. Oh, Shawn Porter trying to go to the body. Formella using the jab. Both guys come in. Shawn Porter trying to open up. Formella trying to catch him. Both guys coming up short. Something you never want to hear from a girl. Coming up short. Woo! Oh, big, nice up jab from Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter comes in mean. 1, 2, 3. Both guys back in the center ring. Shawn Porter tries to jab to the body. Formella coming forward. Shawn Porter feigning. Double jab by Shawn Porter. Formella inching forward. Shawn Porter try to stick a right hand to the body. Try to go again. I think he's getting stuffed. Just got a left hook uppercut in there by Shawn Porter. Formella pushing forward. Jab by Formella. Shawn Porter backing up. In the corner. Formella lands the right hand. Double jab right hand by Formella. Shawn Porter using his legs. Slowing down this round, guys. Right hand to the body by Shawn Porter. Straight right hand, too. Right uppercut by Shawn Porter, followed by a left uppercut. Guys, Formella is taking some damn good shots from Shawn Porter. As Formella comes back with a 1-2, Shawn Porter starts moving his head a little bit. Shawn Porter tries to get a right hand, lands the inside right, but then Formella open up with a 3-punch combination, walks back to the center of the ring. 9 seconds left in the 9th round. Time, wow, guys. Guys, they're showing a replay, man. Shawn Porter landed some monster shots, but Formella is trying to counter back, man.
But, Shawn's very versatile. He really is. And that's why he's been a 2-time welterweight champion of the world.
Shawn Porter does not have a stoppage this late in his career. Now, there's a lot of ways of looking at that. He's also like against a guy like Paulie Malignaggi.
Does volume go back down? Yo.
A guy who is a good boxer, but Shawn got him out early. So I don't want that to be held against him, but I think it would be something new for him.
Oh, here we go, guys. 10th round. Shawn Porter opened up with a 1-2 punch combination.
Now, slap it into 6th gear and get this guy out.
Yeah.
Counter left hook by Formella. Shawn Porter throws the jab to the body. Formella using his legs, circle around quarter to the left. Both guys in striking distance. Formella opened up with 3 jabs, upstairs, downstairs. Jab right down the middle by Formella. Shawn Porter returns the favor, sticks the jab right in the kisser. Jab to the body by Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter feigning, misses the jab. Overhand right misses by Shawn Porter. Formella checks him with a jab coming in. Formella coming forward. Guys, is Shawn Porter looking a little bit tired? Shawn Porter tries a 1-2, comes up short. Nice counter jab by Formella. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punches by Shawn Porter. Jab by Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter moving to his left. Formella trying to cut the ring off. Shawn Porter sliding. Gets on his toes. Move a little quicker. Shawn Porter slip, slide, stick the jab. What I do? Yo.
Yeah, Brian, I asked him.
Looks like it's working.
This fight's going on longer than you expected, I'm sure. What does Shawn need to do to stop it? And he said, hey.
Check. Can you hear me? Okay, we good.
See right now that fake flurry. And he wasn't really saying that.
Oh, Shawn Porter charging in, guys. Formella. Oh, left uppercut by Shawn Porter. Right into the body. Left uppercut. Left uppercut by Shawn Porter. Overhand right. Formella trying to fight back with right hand. Formella throws the 1-2. Shawn Porter reaches out and grabs him. May have momentarily punched himself out. 1 man left in the 10th round. Formella trying to inch forward. Throws the jab. Shawn Porter using his feet, looking a little tired. Throws it right into the body.
I think he understands that too. You don't want to say Formella went the distance with you. That's all there is to it. Right.
Formella using the jab. Shawn Porter backing up. Shoots the jab, comes in short. Shawn Porter misses the overhand right, and Formella makes him pay. Tech twos him with a couple 1-2 shots. Oh, nice 1-2 by Formella, but then Shawn Porter gets inside, lands a left or right into the body. Formella returns the favor, ends it with an overhand right of his own. Formella walking in on Shawn Porter. Right hand, left hand to the body by Shawn Porter.
He's probably happy there was a delay,
Double jab by Shawn Porter misses. Time, guys.
In that round, but Sebastian Formella is still here.
Guys, what do you think about my scorecard right now, guys? I haven't listened. It could be all 10 for Porter, but I would give the first round to Formella. After that, It's been like the Brady Bunch. Porter.
I see a nice body shot. Good reaction by
Did this go down again? What is this volume? You know what I need to do? I need to lock it. Let me do this. I know what I need to do. I know.
You see a little elbow by
I got it.
He was actually bringing his arm back.
drew a drive.
I got it.
Exactly.
Okay, let's do that.
See, those body shots were wicked. You can see
Let's
the
do
expression from
this.
his face. Those things
Open it back
really
up.
taking it.
Lock it.
Now, Porter's got 2
Yo.
rounds to end this fight.
Hold up.
Well,
Unlock.
he should at least make a big effort.
Lock it. All right. Okay, here we go.
He banged him up pretty good last round, Lennox.
And you can see Formella is
All right, guys, here we go to the championship round. The guy, this is the 11th round for the Silver WBC in the IBF Eliminator. Both guys in the center ring, guys. So far, the tell of the fight is Formella is still in there, still fighting back. Don't look like he's winning. Definitely not going to win on the scorecard. Will need a knockout to win, but he's there and he's fighting. Shawn Porter trying to inch forward. Eats a jab by Formella. Formella backs up on the toes just a little bit. Both guys back in the center ring. Shawn Porter kind of getting low, feigning. Feint comes in, misses the right hand. Counter right hand to the body by Shawn Porter, slips the jab. Formella inching forward. Shawn Porter, jab, sweeping left hook to the body. Formella tried a couple shots, comes up short. Quick headlock, let go. 11 round. Who predicted 11 round knockout? Mark, what's up, Mark? Federico says, I think Porter wins via knockout in the 11th round. This is your round, champ. 1 minute and 53 seconds. Shawn Porter is waiting. Got the feet guy. Try to counter right hand, but Formella opens up and tags him with a 1-2 punch combination. Shawn Porter pushes him back, drives him back with double jab. Formella on his toes now, moving to the left. Shawn Porter slips, digging to the body, right, left. Formella counter with a left hand. Oh, double jab. Left hook to the body by Shawn Porter. Formella is still there. Not winning, but there. Counter right hand missed by Shawn Porter as Formella tags him, grazes him with a right hand. Oh, double jab right hand, left hook right hand by Shawn Porter. Makes Formella move to the left. Formella tries a right hand, misses. Shawn Porter ducks under that right hand, goes 3 to the body. Shawn Porter trying to cut the ring off. Definitely trying to make Federico prediction come true as he goes to the body. Vicious attack. Formella moves to the right. Throws a jab at Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter moving. Misses the right hand. Leaf and left hook by Shawn Porter. Both guys clinching for a minute. 43 seconds left in the 11th round. Referee steps in between. Back at it like crack addicts. Formella tries the right hand, comes up short. Shawn Porter backing up. Right hand to the body by Shawn Porter. Formella lands a sweeping left hook. Left hook to the body by Shawn Porter. Oh, counter right hand by Formella. Formella inching forward. Counter right hand by Shawn Porter. 14 seconds left in the 11th round. Formella is still trying to fight back. Leaping left hook by Shawn Porter. Gets blocked this time by Formella. Formella using the double jab, misses the right hand. Guys, this is going to the 12th round. T-Dub on the official scorecard. I am giving this fight right now in a clear favor of Shawn Porter. I have it right now 10 rounds to 1 in favor of Shawn Porter, but I would not argue with 11 round sweep for Shawn Porter. Yes, sir.
Yeah! What? Yeah! What? Yeah! What? Yeah! What? Yeah! What?
All right, guys, here we go, guys. This is the 12th round. The bell just rung. Both guys come out in the center of the ring. Shawn Porter started bouncing a little bit. Got the hands high as Formella inching forward. Shawn Porter opened up with 3 quick jabs. Oh, Shawn Porter tries to right into the body. Then the double uppercut to the body. Formella's backing up, and Shawn Porter's trying to attack. Using the left, using the jab. Shawn Porter has him on the ropes and open up a whole cast with ass with him, guys. Left hand right into the body. Formella catching a lot of those shots. Now he's trying to drag Shawn Porter back with his own 1-2. Shawn Porter is taking chances, just swinging with the left hook coming up short. Lands that jab right there. Formella walking to the right. Both guys in the center of the ring. Shawn Porter tries to right into the body, gets stuffed by the elbow. Shawn Porter coming in. Double jab. Got Formella in the corner. 2 to the body. Formella trying to hold on to her. Making the referee come in, get paid, break him up like a bad couple. They're right back at it like crack at us. Counter right hand by Formella. Both guys got inside. Formella turned his shoulder to him. Turn over right hand. Now Shawn Porter back bouncing. Step to the left. Counter right hand by Formella. Shawn Porter standing still in a countering position. Looking to counter. Throws the double jab right hand by Shawn Porter. Formella throws a 1-2 back. Formella comes in with a 1-2. Didn't land, but the right uppercut, I believe, did land for Formella right there. I saw some sweat get knocked or spit out of Shawn Porter's mouth. Formella on his toes now. Standing still for a minute. Right hand by Formella. Formella moving to the right. Moving to the right. Soon as Formella throws a jab, soon as he throws a jab and it lands, Shawn Porter just opens up like dow, and they all landed. 1 minute and 12 seconds. Shawn Porter sticks the jab. Getting cocky now, guys. Slipping shots. Got his hands right here. Throws the jab. Shawn Porter moving. Double jab, right hand, left hook, right hand, left hand. Most of it got blocked. I got to be honest. Shawn Porter throws a 1-2, eats the jab on his way in. Shawn Porter going low. Formella comes in, throws the jab, misses the right hand to the body. Shawn Porter backing up. Using the jab a little bit. Both guys in the center of the ring. Formella throws the jab, left hook, right hand. Didn't really land much. Shawn Porter ducked under it. Both guys standing upright again. Right in the center of the ring, right on the logo. Shawn Porter got the hands low, kind of stepping at him. Formella shoots the jab, lands the jab. Overhand right to an uppercut landed by Shawn Porter. Makes Formella rethink where he want to stand at. Shawn Porter coming in, trying to cut the ring off. Comes in with a jab, got him on the ropes, left hook over stairs. Formella trying to just go out and block his way, and Shawn Porter trying to open him up. Formella come back with a 1-2, eats the jab. Formella open up a can of ass whoop, lands about 4 shots on Shawn Porter. That's the 12th round, guys. Shockingly, it goes all 12. Glenn Singleton in the building. What is blazing, homie? Listen in, guys.
Probably won every single round and makes a statement once again. He is still one of the top fighters on earth. Back for the decision after this.
All right, guys. Let's get some music going. Here we go. Guys, we just went 12 rounds with Porter and Formella. To be honest, I thought Shawn Porter was going to go out there in about maybe 6 or 7 rounds, maybe 8 rounds, and completely destroy or stop Formella. I got to say this, guys. Even in this loss, because Formella, in my opinion, is going to lose this fight. Right now, we're in a commercial break. Even with this loss, Formella, listen, I want to see more of him. I think he might need a new trainer. He needs something. But the one thing that he has, a lot of fighters don't have, is heart and a chin. Shawn Porter hit Formella with a lot of the same shots that he hit Errol Spence Jr. with. Formella tried to fight back. Shawn Porter got the better shots, the bigger shots. But guys, I got to give it to Formella just for sticking in there. With that being said, he still got his ass whooped. He still got a loss. Yes, sir. Everybody, what's up? Cooling, just cooling. Listen, man, it's a party now. There it is.
What?
There it is. Let's go.
Yeah!
This is what's blazing in sports. Of course, we're back here like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers every bit of this work.
Yeah!
Shawn Porter back in action.
What?
Dylan White back in action.
Yeah!
Povetkin back.
What?
Guys, even though we're watching this fight, I cannot get this out of my head. Povetkin, 40 years old, knocked out Dylan White. That, listen, man, that had to be the comeback or the fastest turnaround in a long time. Povetkin was knocked down twice in the fourth round. Twice. Povetkin comes back in the fifth round and hit this man with a sonic ring type of uppercut that knocked every bit of the sense, stability, motion, and life out of Dylan White. The body snatcher got snatched. Wow. Listen, man, I got to do like a 5-minute post-fight video. When I call it live, I call it live. But I have to do, guys, 1,000 days. That's crazy. All right, guys, look like we're back from a commercial break, guys. We got to get the official announcement. I want to hear Shawn Porter, who he's gonna call out next. They're showing some replays right now. Let's listen in, guys.
Withering attack from Shawn Porter, who brought it at a multitude of levels. In boxing skill, in just general bullying, as Lennox Lewis said, in mauling him on the inside, outboxing him from the outside. And this was a career high in punches thrown for Shawn Porter, 785. Career high in punches landed as well.
Think about it. Shawn Porter threw 785. This is career for Shawn Porter. And Formella didn't go away. Guys, I'm telling you, man, this kid Formella, he has a chin. He just don't quite have the goods yet. Here we go, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, the judges are in agreement. We have a unanimous decision. All three judges scored the bout 120 to 108. All three in favor of the winner of an IBF World Title Eliminator. And now the WBC Silver Welterweight Champion, Showtime, Shawn Porter.
It was a whitewash. Shawn Porter rightly wins every single round from all three judges. Again, he had moments of brilliance in this fight. This was a title eliminator. He would love to take on the winner of Spence and Danny Garcia. Get a rematch possibly with Spence or a rematch with Garcia if he is able to win. We'll hear from Shawn Porter. I wonder how he will grade his own performance. Not sure the way he's reacting right now. We'll hear from him. Jordan Plant with Shawn Porter when we return.
Guys, let's get a video up. Let's talk about, until we get the interview, let's talk about Errol Spence Jr. versus Danny Garcia. A lot of people is writing Danny Garcia completely off. Guys, I'm just going to say this. I think this is going to be a much funner fight, more action-packed fight. Did I miss it? What did I do with it? Okay, I didn't get nothing. Errol Spence, no. There we go, that's it. Let's go. Teed up. I'm telling you guys, this is what we do, man. This is what we do, man. This is what we do. We do this live. This is the low budget ESPN. The low budget Shannon versus what's the other guy name? It doesn't matter. This is it, man. I'm a one-man army. I do all this stuff together. I do this for you guys, man. I do this for you guys. I'm like, you know what? If these people are going to give me their time and their energy, their view, I want to try to make it, appealing to them, So I'm doing my best. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Mark in the building. What's cracking on? He says, Porter for the win. Listen, bro. Mark, you see what I got right here, bro? I gave Formella the first round, all right? Don't shoot me, right? I didn't think much was done, to be honest, by Porter. But the last 11, I gave all to Porter. Look at this. Scorecard. Porter. Guys, listen. And when we have really big fights, like Wilder versus Fury 3, we got to do a scorecard. Listen, you guys got to keep T-Dub in check, man. If you disagree with my scorecard, like, man, that's BS. He won this round. Let me know. Anthony, guy, hold on. Who's Anthony Joshua fight next? Is it Pulev, right? Listen, man, I'm going to tell you what can be crazy, right? Here's what can be crazy, right? We saw Tyson Fury. He beat Wilder. Povetkin knocked out Dylan White. What if Pulev, some kind of way, beat Anthony Joshua? Guys, you talking about turning the heavyweight division upside down, stripping it for everything that you know of, just putting everything in a what the F headspin. Personally, like, I don't want everything stripped out crazy and being honest, because I want to see some of these built up fights actually happen. But if they don't happen, honestly, with enough time went by. All right, hold on. Shawn Porter, guys, hold on.
Yes, thank you, Shawn. Congratulations. Dominant performance. You won every round. You really punished Formella. Were you surprised with how tough he was? He showed a lot of heart.
He was tough. I think after about 6 rounds, my dad said, okay, he's taking these punches and he's gonna keep taking them. So keep the pressure on him and keep dogging him.
Well, you showed you're in great conditioning as normal. Now, you told me that no one deserves the winner of Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia more than you. I want you to look in that camera right there and send a message to them. That one right there.
Right here. And still, I'm still here, baby. I ain't going nowhere.
All right, guys, we'll hear more from Shawn Porter on FS1. Shawn, congratulations. Enjoy your win tonight. Get back to your beautiful family. Yes, guys, back to you.
Jordan, thank you so much. Again, we'll have a longer form interview with Shawn over on FS1 when we get over there, but he's all smiles right now.
Well, maybe they run out of time, guys, but man, that was the main event. That was a very, very quick interview. Listen, man, Shawn Porter definitely has the goods. There's no one in the welterweight division that I don't think he cannot compete with. I don't see anybody in the welterweight division just clearly cleaning up Shawn Porter. Now, there are some fights where he may be favoring or some that he won't be favored against. Like if he fight Errol Spence Jr. again, another tough matchup for both fighters. If he fights Danny Garcia, to be honest, I think he beats Danny Garcia again. I think Shawn Porter has a style that can just outbox. Not outman and outgun, but outbox Danny Garcia. But that doesn't mean anything when it comes to Danny Garcia taking on Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. and Danny Garcia, neither one of these guys move that much. Both of these guys are willing to exchange and take big punches. Errol can use distance or he can come in forward, but he's not the type that bounces around and try to move and utilize the ring with his feet. The same can be said for Danny Garcia, except I think Danny Garcia is a little bit more stiffer and not as swift as his name say. With that being said, this can be a damn good fight. Danny Garcia, he's going to be patient, but he's going to be looking for big, big bombs. Errol Spence Jr. going to be using the jab to set up good left hands up top and going to the body. That is a pay-per-view, guys, that you or I cannot miss. I will be live. I hope you'll be live right with me. Hope you enjoy this fight commentary. Damn, I lost my voice, but it's all worth it. Till next time, it's your boy T-Dub. As always, here is What's Blazing Sports. I'm out. Lola. Lola.
Yeah.
Let's go.